Geelong and District Football League. We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm going to tell you.
Welcome back, and of course the Colts segment is due this time every Saturday morning, and this week it has got bigger and better than ever. We've got the acting president of the GDFL in the studio as our special guest, and he's also on the Colts committee. That's him, Andrew Downie. G'day, mate. How you going?
Hello, Dick. Lovely to be here
On a lovely Saturday morning.
Early morning. Yeah, I've got a lot of commitments, but we'll talk about that a bit later.
I know we will.
Commitments later in the day.
Looking forward to that, mate. And of course the man that's everything Colts footy, Alex Tagani. G'day, mate.
Oh, good morning, guys. We've got an extra expert opinion. I'm used to Grubby, but I think we've kind of...
Expert opinion?
Well, we've got a Colts background, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Well, sorry. Just Grubby and expert opinion have never been in the same sentence for mine. But anyway, move on, Alex.
Well, I'll start off the Colts segment. I guess I'm going to test your age because in the game of the round, Division 1, Grovedale first take on South Barwon fourth. Now, South Barwon have a player in Baden Maxwell who's going to kick his 150th goal at Colts level. I've got two questions. Is this a Peter Hudson equivalent, and were you guys around in 1971 when he kicked the 150? And also, have you seen such a goal feat in the under 18s?
First question, no. Oh, sorry. First question, I was 3.
There you go.
So Dick was 25. I reckon it is Peter Hudson. Like, you're absolutely correct.
Yep.
I couldn't say it's been done before, for my knowledge, but that's incredible. I wasn't aware of that.
And
absolutely
you, Dick, have you had any experience watching these sorts of highlights?
I'm pretty impressed. I'm going to kill you off air, Alex. That's okay. But seriously, though, anybody can kick 150 goals. That's a pretty big feat, isn't it?
Across 3 seasons, but because Colts level, that is a big achievement. Quickly go to the next couple of divisions and see what you guys have to think. Barwon Heads, the powerhouse of Division 2, they have actually faced 2 of their first defeats this season. So they'll now play against Geelong Amateurs, placed 5th. Going to be a tough battle. Andy, who do you think will win?
I would expect Barwon Heads to bounce back.
Bounce back after a rough 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think 2 reasons. One, that they've had a couple of rough weeks. 2, they've unfortunately had to cancel the combine side with Queenscliff, so their numbers are going to be a bit thicker. Competition for the places will be there, so I'd expect Barwon Heads to jump back there.
All right. Well, for the GDFL fans, it's all about Division 3 and Division 4.
Correct.
So, Model Warrior in North Shore, 6th versus 7th, is the game to watch in Division 3. GDFL fans can also catch Inverleigh 3rd taking on North Geelong 8th. So very important game for Inverleigh to remain in the top 3.
Very important game for Inverleigh. They can't afford to drop it because if they do, they're in danger of losing that 3rd spot and the double chance. So they've got Port Arlington and Belmont Lions snapping at their heels. So for Cogsy's sake, you know, Cogsy probably want him to lose, Alex, but he's a little bit biased. But I would think, even though North Geelong have got a couple of scalps in the last few weeks, they've gathered a couple of scalps. I'd expect Inverleigh to win.
Yep. Well, speaking of the GDFL Colt sides, we'll go to the game of the round for Division 4 before we get to my player to watch, the segment which I brought onto the show 3rd week in a row. But that game of the round, Division 4, is East Geelong 3rd taking on Anarchy 5th. And when these two sides last played 4 weeks ago, it's East Geelong that prevailed by 33 points.
Yes, and you would probably expect them to do that again. However, if Anarchy are going to play finals, then this is one they have to win because they have got Grovedale, who are above them, and then they've got Bannockburn, who are thereabouts. So Bannockburn's probably a win for them, but if Anarchy want to take Anglesy's spot in the 4, they've got to win. Yep. So I'll say Anarchy, but only just.
Yep. Well, for GDFL senior fans, Jake Laverso did play in that game for East Geelong. He's, of course, one of 18 players in Colts level to have got a senior appearance in the league. But it's time for the player to watch, and this player is one of 2 players eligible for Colts to have played in every single senior match in the GDFL so far this season. Jack Broman of Bannockburn. What can you tell us about him?
What a tremendous kid. It is as simple as that. He and Matty Tyquin are really, what we've seen them over probably probably halfway through last season and into this year, and they're almost the nucleus of that running side now, of that young Bannockburn side, and they've come through their junior program. Fantastic, great kid, absolutely great kid.
Yeah. You mentioned he came through halfway of last season. He debuted in round 5 against Winchelsea.
Oh, it's a little bit earlier than halfway then.
Well, yep, but that was also the game Matt Tyquin, who you mentioned, kicked 10 goals. But quickly finish off with just a few stats. He's played for Bannockburn since he was 9 years old, with an exception of 2011 at Bell Park, but he's crossed back to the GDFL. And also, he's played 31 consecutive games, kicking 29 career goals. So amazing stat. Also played netball like Blake Miller, so we'll have to talk to the girls on the netball show about that. But that's it for this week. Hope to get another player on next week. Back to you, Dick.
Thanks, Alex. Now, Andy, the King is overseas. Long live the King. You've taken over acting president. What's going on with the GDFL? And we've got any big surprises coming up with the finals coming up this year?
Look, there's no big... Everything's going really well, which is fantastic. We're not having too many dramas whatsoever. Financials are running well. We will commit to the big screen again at the final. So the big screen will be back down at the... the northern end of the St Albans Reserve.
Correct.
So that's going to be on the go. We've had... we'll probably...
Pre-match entertainment?
Pre-match entertainment.
Any great singers coming up, like has Eric's granddaughter got a Guernsey yet? Or?
Oh, well, I'd love to have Eric's granddaughter back, because you've offered to fill a couple of times, and that's just not on the cards. And that will never drop. Obviously, the Read the Play program has been on all this week.
You went there last Wednesday night, Andrew. A brilliant night again.
Tuesday night.
Yes.
Tuesday night was the dinner. Yes, so we run. We're part of that Read the Play program. Fantastic night for them. They raised probably in the order of $19,000 to $20,000 for the youth mental health. And today and tomorrow is the Read the Play round for the under 16 football and under 15 netball. So that's on tomorrow, and all the players will be out there, and the match balls will be given to the player who shows the greatest. Or exposes, that looking after their mate concept on the sports field.
And they made that quite clear on Tuesday night, that it's a matter of identifying when someone's got a problem, making them speak out, and recognising when there's an issue there, and to jump on it straight away.
In actual fact, I have to leave here and rush down to the Belmont Lions, because I'm supposed to present the ball at the Belmont Lions game this morning, so at the under 16. So I'll be out of here like a shot and down to the Lions.
All right, mate. Well, I'll ask you to stick around for the last segment and just go through some of the previews with Eric and myself. And it should be good, a great round on this afternoon with a big one up at Werribee, the East Geelong Eagles and the Werribee Centrals Footy Club. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll have Andrew, Eric and me back after this.
Geelong and District Football League. We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football